Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, or good night, whatever that might be, and welcome back to another live stream. We're alive and live on this beautiful Sunday, December 7th. Let me actually put my glasses on. Hope y'all having a fantastic day. Hello, Cowban. Hello. Sorry that it was a bit buggy there at the beginning. I was fixing my like shared chat between YouTube and Twitch. It was bugging out, so I had to do that real quickly. Hope y'all have any. Oh, all my widgets are not working. What the fuck? Give me a second. Why is this not working? Yeah, I guess I just have to refresh the cache for some reason. I don't know. Give me just a second. I think that's it. Okay. All good. Okay. Hello everyone, I hope you have a fantastic day, because I am sure having a day. I kind of fell asleep too late, or woke up too late today, and it was weird because I went to bed not that late. It was like 2 a.m. Your boy will not fall for Nazuka unless she really is cute. I mean, she's alright for what I remember. Oh, it's lore wise, I am not talking about gameplay. But she seemed alright on the little that we had of her. But yeah, what we are doing today is we're gonna go be writing the Kaiden GG guide, the beginner's one, nothing too special, to help out new players, especially since it's what y'all voted for on the YouTube poll. So we're gonna be writing that live. We're gonna be mixing it with the Stella Sora gameplay, of course, so that we have a bit more of a mix. Let me actually see how many people voted on that poll. We had 85 votes. Nanoha coming up in first, Chitose in second, Shia in third, and Mystique in fourth. So we're gonna be writing the Nanoha one. I'm assuming this is because Nazuka is coming out. Is she sub DBS or main? She's a versatile. So we don't know for sure, but more than likely she's gonna be a support for Nanoha. That is what we expect. But that's all we know so far. They've shown very little of her. And the little gameplay that we have of her, all we know is that she applies a lot of Ventus marks, but we don't know if it's because of a potential or if it's just by default. It's a question of that was just having to wait. She's coming out in a few days. Let me actually add my guide thing. I'm pretty sure I can show this. It shouldn't be anything wrong. Even let me. Poor Candace. Well, she was already not great. Hi, Rainy. I think there's nothing wrong with me showing this. Definitely not display capture though. How was my day? Very short. Woke up a few hours ago. But I am currently getting my ass beat by what I assume is a headache or a toothache. Could be both. So I'm not quite sure. It's still very much a debate that my pain sensors is doing. I'll have to get back to you in that with that one there. This one, yes, this one. Let me just adjust it real quick. Where's my model? There we go. Drag this bad boy here, and boom. So I'm very just started right now. Nice job on the video guide, but I'm gonna stick with videos. Too much reading. That's valid, Cowban. This is more for because I have also had people request that I make a more easily obtainable guide and not having like to click through a video. That's why even Yato, the founder of Kaiden, even entered in contact with me. Okie dokie, Rainy. That's why Yato even contacted me to make these guides, right? It's just a simple way because the original one has images, right? The Fuyuka one has images, so people can just see the image and have a better idea of what's going on. And not only that, I'm still talking with Yado on like stuff that we can do to make it better, right? For example, the new visuals for the tier list was me, the placements was me, the summaries and pros and cons for each character was me that did that. We're probably gonna add tags, but it's up to Yato. He's the one developing it, right? I'm just giving the ideas. You just screenshot my build and stuff. That's valid. Some people don't do that, especially if they're on like phone, right? They kind of just like having an easy way to reach without having to go to YouTube. But we're still improving stuff. For example, I want to talk to Yato about adding a teams like section for each character. I like to like showcase which the teams is easily obtained without having to go through the beginner guide. But he's just one person, right? Developing the code-wise, so not much he can do, especially because it's not Stella Sora is not the only game, right? So it takes its time, but I'm not complaining. The fact that he was able to update the tier list to what it is now that fast was pretty good. But yeah, we're gonna be doing the Nanoha thing real quick, and by real quick, probably take me a few hours, but it shouldn't be too bad. Let me just claim my commissions. Also, I'm pissed because my parents aren't home. They all went to like visit someplace. So, but my dogs have like the most separation anxiety from them for some reason. And one of them, while having like a fucking zoomy session, fucking headbutted me and chipped my tooth. Bastard. I was more worried about her getting hurt, but then no, she just took a bit of my tooth with her. But yeah, let me open this real quick. Nanoha. I do need to keep an eye on how I did the. Okay, there we go. It was name plus minor description. Flower scatter. Again, this is not exactly gonna be the most interactive like gameplay wise, but it's an insight of to see how I do this stuff. And not only that, you can probably help me with some English, because I learned that I fuck up a lot of English shit. No, it's actually not. I mean, it's a 3-hit sequence, that I am right. But throws multiple projectiles that hit for minor damage. Man, there's not really anything special about her auto attack by default, right? No, okay. I mean, it goes back to her auto attacks just not being like that amazing of a build in my opinion. I don't really like it. Not only that, they kind of have like negative mark application or mark trigger. Right, none of these are actually a trigger mark. So will Nazuka make Nanoha go up the tier? We'll have to see. Again, I don't know what her potentials do, so I can't realistically say that Nanoha will go to tier 0 with the release of Nazuka, because I don't know what she does. Will she probably be better? Probably. It just really depends on how strong Nazuka really is. If Nazuka is really not like just a minor side grade to Canis, I can't really imagine Nanoha going up to tier 0. But if she's like Nazuna levels of like supporting, or N levels of supporting, or even Tilia, yeah, for sure. But again, we just don't know. Not only that, like if she gives the right buffs, such as like Ventus Ventus mark increase, skill damage increase, grouping, that would be nice as well. What else would she probably would like to give to Nanoha? I mean, just damage. I feel like Nanoha has solid damage, but not the most amazing one. She just needs damage. And a good chunk of mark application, consistent as well. Because Canis is good because she gives consistent mark application, even if she deals like negative damage and probably heals the enemies a bit, right? Like, I'm not really too keen on auto attack build, I'm gonna be honest. Like, let me see this damage at max. Nanoha. Like, her auto attacks deal like so little damage. I mean, it's not like the skill itself also deals a lot of damage, right? It only goes up to like 13.5, but it's more that her skill has a lot of a lot more like, how do you say, support? There you go. That's the word. Right, let me see potentials. Potentials. Okay, so you don't even need to level that up. Oh, sorry, just hit the microphone. I'm surprised her skill doesn't upgrade her skill potentials. That's odd. Should I skip Nazuka because the next character is versatile Ignis and I have a lot of B5 including BP disc Ignis? Should you skip Nazuka? Depends. Do you have a Nanoha team? Do you play Nanoha? Also, we don't know for sure the next is versatile Ignis, do we? Do we know that? I don't think we know that. You have Nanoha level 80 plus tier 2. I mean, give me a second, my computer's dying. So, I can't tell you for sure. Oh fuck, that's right, Christmas Lotto. I mean, I don't know, man. It's a bit hard to say for sure. Because what team do you have for Fuyuka? Yeah, we're gonna have a Christmas Lotto. in Christmas days. Yes, this current Lotto, but Christmas outfit, if not mistaken. And she's Ignis. I mean... Again, I cannot willingly say to skip Nazuka and go for Christmas Lotto. Because I don't know if both of them are even good. Right? So... well, you're fucked because after Lotto, it's Firens. Also, hi Igor. So yeah, you have Shishi Battle Pass Ignis disc and you have Fuyuka signature disc. Is it tier 0 Fuyuka? I just cannot say that you can skip Nazuka just yet. Especially if you play Nanoha. Because it's a question of like, if Fuyuka, or not Fuyuka, if Nazuka makes Nanoha Fuyuka levels, that's like an amazing buff. While Fuyuka already clears everything by default. Right? Fuyuka is already hitting 100k on boss blitz. She's already clearing finale echoing. She's already clearing Arena. She's already clearing Cataclysm. So you don't really need a buff for her. You don't really need to like double down, right? Like for example, like I can show you my dog shit run that I did with Fuyuka on this account. Sorry, I'm still getting better. I got 69k. Right, and I can do this better, and I'm 658 rank. Oh, you can't see it because my fat ass is in the way. And I'm running 658, right? And this is not a great run, right? Not a great build. But I still did it, right? And what matters is at the end of the day, this is highlighted, right? You don't need more than this. So, Fuyuka by herself is already hitting top, so you don't really need it. Going to be real, we put Cheetos in tier 1, but I love my girl, but she ain't the same tier as Fuyu, and she can though. I thought we need to we only need to build at least 4 element team. You only need 2 even. It's just that at the moment the 2 best elements is Ignis and Lux. 3? What do you need the 3rd one for, Arena? You sure aren't saying that for finale echoing, right? For Cataclysm, Fuyuka can clear Cataclysm and so does Shia. So, Cataclysm is kind of a fucking joke. And you don't even need... The thing with Cataclysm is, if you had to reach 60k in one run, I would say, yeah, sure. But like... But you don't need... The thing is with Cataclysm is you don't need to do it all in one run. You can repeat it. So you don't need to have the best team for this game mode. It's the game mode is that awful. You know? That's what I mean. Cataclysm is a bit of a joke. You can throw like 50 tries at this just to get the score. You still need to complete hard Cataclysm? Okay, dude. This is a joke. Okay, what do you mean? These things are a joke. Let's be honest, dude. These are not something. This is not. But you don't need to fully build a team for this. You don't. Shia can also clear this. Just put Shia first and then put literally any other element. You can go Ignis here for this case. For this one, Shia... Let me see. You can go Shia here. No, you can go Ignis here. You can go Shia here. For this one, you can go Shia here. And Fuyuka here. I consider build as make it a level 70. No, that's not build. Build is putting emblems on it and building dedicated discs for it. That's what I consider build. Level 70 is not build. That's one emblem slot. If you don't have Shia, you can go Ladu. Or whatever 5-star you have. It's still a bit of a joke. Fuyuka can fit the second slot. Oh, sorry, wrong one. So let's go. I'll show what I mean. So maybe future Cataclysm will be hard. Well, maybe, but we don't have a way to confirm that, right? Let me open Kaiden. So let's assume you don't have Shia. I'm assuming you have Fuyuka. I'm assuming you have one of these three, and that you haven't skipped every character so far. I'm assuming you have one of the tier 0 DPSs. Right? Like, if you don't, like, you just didn't spend any polls, and you're playing full free to play, no polls. Right? But let's assume you lost every 50-50, but you never reached the 120. So you only have the standards. Nanoha can clear a good chunk of these. Yeah, Fuika. Then again, this is assuming you're struggling to clear hard, by the way. Not catastrophe, hard. Okay? This one, you go Fuyuka first. On the second one, you can go anything that isn't Umbra or Aqua. Even then, you can still go Aqua because you only care about the Overlords and the Sentinels. Like, this extra elite you can ignore most of the times. Yeah, but it's more restrictive. Also, if Cataclysm has Ignis, Lux resist, it means that some enemies on buff arenas will either have Lux or Ignis resist. So, if they fully target the 2 best DPSs on a Cataclysm, which is unlikely, let's be honest, unless they hate their own game, like community, they usually only target one bad one, or one of them too. For some reason, unless they release like a new Umbra and they really want to shit on Shia and like Fuyuka, that's the only time I can ever see them. Like, they just buffed Umbra and they use that as like a way to shit on Lux, right? So they put Lux enemies and they're like, you know what, let's fuck Fuyuka as well, and they put Ignis enemies on the other one. But even then, you can go Aqua. You probably have Frisia. Frisia is good on Cataclysm, so she can clear. But again, that's also for Catastrophe. They are not updating hard mode, they are only updating Catastrophe. And again, Catastrophe is a joke. You can spam like 50 tries to get the max score that you need. You don't need anything else. You don't need a third team though, Igor. Because they're only updating this one, and you can do 50 tries to get on this one to get them all the rewards. The only issue is hard mode on your case. You don't need a third team for Catastrophe. Because you can throw as many tries as you want and the score accumulates, so you don't need a third team for Catastrophe. That's what I'm saying. You would only need a third team if you're struggling with hard mode. You need it for hard, but you're not really building something for hard mode though. Level 60 clears this. Level 60 characters clear these. Menace Arena is the only team to build 6 teams? True. Wait, so third team for this game mode? No. Do not build a third team specific for Cataclysm. At most, you only need a third, like, more characters at most level 60 to help you clear in case, like, your main element is fucking shot dead. It still means building it. I don't consider that building it. You only use Aqua and Fire. So let's try to find one that fucks over both Aqua and Fire. None. She is being worked on. She at fucking level 1 clears all of these. You can have a Shia at level 1 with a record level 10 and she clears this. What if you build only 2 teams but none of it match the element in boss splits? You can still clear with damage elemental, neutral damage. You'll just not reach 100k. But like a well-built neutral element will still be able to clear 5 stars. They just won't be able to fully like be at the top of the leaderboard, for example. Like there were people clearing the previous boss splits with Nanoha and Mystique. So it's nothing out of the ordinary. And usually, by what we can see and by the pattern that they have set, boss splits will always match the most recently released character. So you can keep an eye on it. Cheetos used to be in their prime. It's more than Cheetos is still good. Don't like. I don't want to say that Cheetos is weak. It's just that they, for some reason, really shat the bed with Shia and then released Fuyuka that has ridiculous scaling for no reason. But the game is not exactly harder. Cheetos can still do what she does. So it's not like, oh, wrong one. It's not like she was found dead in the fucking alley, right? She can still very much clear all the content, except ones that resist her element, of course. But that's because element resistances in this game is like, it's not, oh, you deal slightly less damage. It's like, no, you deal literally 90% less damage. She's still stronger than Jiri and Nanoha? Yes. And Mystique. I wouldn't consider that a nerf. It's just, she's less easy to build. I wouldn't consider Mystique stronger yet, Igor, because Mystique does not have a Teresa. I want to say something about the auto attack. It's just the auto attack has nothing special about it. That's why she'll get 1. Fire Renz is coming in January, but that's about it. Until then, you're kind of fucked. Fuyuka was gonna get a support faster than Mystic is. Still got it until another Water Vanguard comes in and I'll Blizzard. True. It's gonna be a while, I feel like. I hope the new Vanguard will not replace Chitose. Well, it depends on how well they balance it. Although, listen, I'm gonna keep it honest with you. It will. Let's keep it real. It will. Let's just hope it's not by too much. Let's not hope it's a Shia Chitose difference here, right? Or even worse, let's hope it's like a Shia Jiri difference, right? Let's hope it's more of a Fuyuka Shia difference, and when it comes to percentages. New Aqua Vanguard? Yeah, I mean that. I mean like difference-wise. Let's hope it's in between a Shia and a Fuyuka damage difference instead of a Shia Jiri kind of difference. We have to hope. We have to hope. So far, not looking good with two limited, not two limited, with one of the limited releases, that being Shia, right? But we'll see. Not much to help with break. And can be upgraded with potentials. I just don't have much to say about the auto attacks of Nanoha. If it's a new Vanguard, then Cheetos will 100% go to the couch chair. We'll see. New Vanguard Aqua will be AoE focused. That's the worst thing you can wish upon a character in this game. Unless they release a new game mode. Because AoE is not good. One thing you will notice is that most AoE characters are not in the room with us. For example, Nanoha, the character that I'm writing the guide for right now, has an issue where she has great AoE with her marks, but she has not great single target. And the main game mode is single target focus, right? Could they make bosses that require you hitting multiple enemies? Sure. But that's just not the case at the moment, and I don't see how they would add it in a way that feels natural. And not like just a clear Nanoha buff. I mean, I have hope for any character, because the more pile creep, the worse it is for me. Because I gotta make another guide for it explaining that this character is better than the other one. Then I have to... Sorry? And then I have to deal with the fans of the previous character yelling at me saying that I did this when I have no power over it. Right? Okay, Nero, shut up, 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 shut up. I want music. This one. Again, the best thing you can wish for a character is that they are a single target god. Do you think Tilia may replace Anne if Nazuka can apply such Ventus marks in a short time? Can Tilia replace it? Possibly. If Nanoha goes from essentially a skill damage user to a trigger, to a mark trigger, I can see that. I can see that. Like, that's not anything like, I can see even Nazuka herself having some sort of like mark increase. I can see that happening as well. So yeah, I can see that happening. It would be just a question of like triggering marks, because the reason Canis is not replaced on Nanoha teams is because Anne by herself cannot apply enough. But even then, Anne still does give a good amount of Ventus buffs and attack speed, right? So it's a matter of question if the buffs that Tilia does for mark plus attack can outshine the buffs that Anne does with Nazuka, that is. Because at the moment with just Canis, no. I just focus on waiting for the Dart game like they get no love. I mean, with Fire Rents coming out... Sorry, I don't know what's going on. I've been quiet all day, I guess that's why I haven't noticed my cough. But like, with Fire Rents coming out, I can imagine Umbra getting crazier. Especially because it's not only Fire Rents coming out, right? You have to deal with the possible release of Aloria. Right? So we'll see. Although, I don't know if you want Aloria to come out too soon, because you might not have enough time to deal with it. But then again, like, probably it's gonna be... It's gonna be one of those things where you're gonna have to really choose well, because right after Nazuka, right? Not right after, but like a bit after Nazuka, or like middle of the next year, you're gonna have Wraith, which will 100% shoot Nanoha in the head, right? Because it's another Ventus like Vanguard ranged. So you kind of just you're kind of shooting Nanoha dead in a spot, but we just gotta wait. Although, again, this is all based off of leaks, so take it with a grain of salt. Nothing is confirming these, right? This is just leaks that people have shared. So we cannot fully confirm, for example, Christmas Laru, right? The only thing we can confirm is Nazuka. So should Nanoha be leveled to 90? If she's your main DPS, yeah. Your main DPS should always be 90. Because it lets you put more levels into their talents. Or, sorry, skills. The limited banner roll will stick. After Nazuka, they will be another Ignis Limited. We'll see. I mean, did we even see Lado in the story yet? I think we've seen them in side stories. We'll see. Again, it's pure speculation, no way to confirm it. Right? Lado OP. The current one is fine. She deals decent damage and she's usable, even if she's melee. But she's not by near one of the strongest. But she's usable, especially for a 4-star. It's not bad. But we'll see. Especially if the Lado altar is a possibility. I mean, but that means she has to. I mean, she's. The league says she's a versatile, so she could be a Shishia replacement. Which, to be honest, fuck yeah. Fuck Shishia. All my homies hate Shishia. Just so I can keep it in track. It's not gonna stay as a capitalized. Kitty build is bad? What do you mean bad? Bad? She should hate I'm in heaven. Also, no. Kitty Punch is her best build at the moment for Fuyuka. Like, you want to see a funny build? Was it on this account? No, it was on my other one. Let me go on my other account. My other account, by the way, is T0 Fuyuka. T0 Fuyuka with signature. Did they even fix her yet? No, she's still bugged. Where is it? This one. This is a build that I was working on with Nazuka. Because that's an above skill, right? With Jumble and Spin and Pandemonium. Why she hate? Because she is bugged and the devs refuse to fix her. And this build hit 43k on Boss Woods. Oh, wrong one. Oh, I don't have it. Fuck. But the previous build hit 43k. So they'd rather make a new fire versatile than fix their old one. I don't know what they're going through. Again, we don't even know if Christmas Lotto is real, right? Also, look at this fucking score, by the way. 106 that I hit with Jinglin. Although the build is kind of fucking cracked. It's still a break. Look at this. Blinding Beam not maxed, Shriek Boost not maxed, and Hair's Pursuit and Rapid Beam not maxed, and Rhyme Heart Pursuit at level 1. But 56 tags on Melody. 56 Lux Melodies. 55 attack ones, 23 ones. And I still got that 100. I'm kind of crazy with it. Funny how Shimiao is kind of forgotten. Shimiao used to be good with close beta test Frisia, but that was before they brought Frisia down to the alley and shot her dead. So it is what it is. Because Frisia support was even stronger before because they actually dealt a lot more damage, right? And her support skill felt stronger. So you would actually go Shimiao Vanguard with Frisia support and then Teresa. But then, yeah, they shot Frisia. I mean, it could be good. So the thing with Frisia that makes her competitive with N is this little no, not this one. Where is it? Support. It's this little guy here, right, at max level, which can give you like 240 auto attack damage, with level 9 giving you where is she? Where's Frisia? There it is. She is with like level 9 potential, giving you 174 times 2, 348, right? But the thing is that happens is that it's a question of like level and like, how do you say, like dedication to the character itself that makes her stronger. Because with emblems she will probably do better, like level 93 emblems she'll do better, right? But let's be honest, you're not putting 3 emblems yet, much less good ones, unless you're super lucky, on your support, right? You prefer 100% more putting it on your main DPS, right? Also, was it on this account that I got the crazy things? No, it wasn't. Right, so it's a question like, at high investment, sure, Frisia will probably out DPS N when it comes to overall damage. But N is just going to be the safest option because she has the shielding, the projectile blocking, right? While Frisia is more aggressive. So you end up preferring N early on and midway than like when everything is fully built, because of all those options. But I showed this on the Discord, but watch this fucking emblem. Look at this fucking beauty. Can we talk about this? Chat, can we talk about how this fucking emblem is kind of crazy? Can we talk about that? Are you guys seeing that? You guys fucking see that? That's kind of fucking crazy. And then look at this one. Could be better. But main skill level up is pretty crazy. This one is also okay. Mark damage and Ignis damage. Derivative damage is fucking useless. Yeah, no pen. Haha. Look at Raikon. He has no pen. Listen, it's fine. I can tell you, Huang. So, it goes up to 70%. No pen? Well, not much I can do about that. I'm not lucky enough. You know how many fucking, stat locks I've used? Too many. I've nuked so many stat locks that I'm going broke. Let me check my emblems on this one. Oh, look at that beauty. Could be better, but still. Do I have luck spend on this one? No. Do I have no luck spend on it? Oh, this one has 40. Hell yeah. None of my characters have pen. Wait, I think my Chitosa has 40. Hell yeah. God, every character is built like ass because of my lucky shit. How much to get that? I can actually show you, I think. This refreshed, but no, this didn't. I think this is like 80 by default. So for that and here. I don't know how many there is by default. But yeah, you can probably count with how many I'm missing here and here. You put me high. Is it true that the trick to only level the disc by one level to get the most stats got fixed? Only level the disc by one level to get the most stats. What do you mean? One level the discs. I'm not quite sure what you mean, because when you level a disc, you can see there, like each level increases the base stats. Like, no, I don't. I'm confused. I'm not aware of anything that helps by doing that. It might have been a bug before, but nothing that I was aware of, at least. Out of breathe. Also, my dogs are going crazy. Let me open the door. What? What are you crying for? Huh? Like from 80 to 90 will give you 1000 attack, and then 80 to... Not that I'm aware, I don't think so, Hong. I never really checked. Because if anything, this that you're already leveling to 90, you already want to use them anyways, right? For your main team. So it's not like it matters. Like if you want to like truly min-max your disc usage, like the level up ones, sure. Not something that I've used, so I can't really talk about it. Might make a third account just to try it out the win team. It's fine if you don't play every team. You're gonna have the tryout anyways, so it's fine. Like, building a third account is so much effort. Like, even just building one account is already a lot of effort. I mean, is it fair to call Nanoha skill her main source of damage? Make a quick overview the full guide with the best 2 teams and builds with preferable emblem stats for each, because your Freaka guide may be detailed, but it was way too long. Reading just took around 10 minutes, which much. So, one thing for that, Igor, I said this at the beginning of the stream. I'm gonna ask Yato to make a tab just for teams. So there would be like a square with the character and like the 2 other missing slots. To add the characters missing for a team, that kind of stuff. That's what I'm gonna be asking Yado to make. Just to get people to see the team. And it's about to be on all of them. Not quite, but she's gonna be in a good chunk of the DPS ones for sure. Like, I don't want to say that Nanoha's skill is her main source of damage. This is your main focus. Let's just say that. This is your main focus on all Nanoha's skill. How many other gacha games do I play? Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact, Arc Knights, Stella Sora, Chaos Zero Nightmare. I'm gonna hump on Zenless whenever Yixing 1 comes out, so that's gonna be 6. And I dabble, not so much lately, but I dabble on Limbo Company as well. I am something what you would call an unemployed. So yeah. It became your second job if you had a first in the first place? Yeah, basically. I don't know if Fuika was just like way more complicated and now therefore the guide was longer than it was longer. Now that I'm writing the Nanoha one, her kit is kind of simple, so I don't know if I just keep it like super simple or if I'm just being dumb and forgetting to write stuff. Well, you have a job, Igor, so you know, I kind of have 16 hours of my day, a bit, if not even a bit more, of just not doing anything and wishing destruction upon the universe. You know, it's valid that you might not be able to keep up, right? I mean, yeah. I mean, not much I can do when I send like job applications, but no one like calls back, right? I'm just getting cooked by the job market. It is what it is, you know? Also, damn, this fucking support skill sucks ass. What do you mean? Even the mark damage is lower. Why? The fuck would you be using her with anyways? Let me see. Are you? Where's Nanoha? That barely reaches 100% of attack. Also, her support skill is listed wrong on the Stella Sora DB. It does not deal 104. Did they nerf this attack? Like, what's happening here? It says 104 here. But in game, it says 86. Did they nerf this fucking ability? I mean, I'll talk about it, but... I don't think I have seen ever Nanoha's skill. Like support skill. Let me do that real quick. Nanoha was still OP. Yes, the 20% increase in her mark trigger was what's like making her be weak. Hi, Chris. What the fuck did I? What is that skill, bro? What the fuck did I just watch? What the hell? You're playing some trails while lurking? Hell yeah. Dog, am I missing something with this? Also, get this thing off. Minion damage? Minion damage? Yeah, dog? You good? Oh, fucking god. My dogs. Okay, they're about to... why does this deal minion damage though? What the fuck? This one skills off of skill damage, so why does the other one skill off of minion damage? Oh, give me a second. Oh god! So my parents got home, and my dogs are going crazy, and I'm forced to have them locked in my room, as you can probably hear. Oh come on! Hi, Milk. Oh, the little baby. Oh, the little baby. Yeah, yeah. Oh, sorry about this. Not much I can do. Orders it from above. Then I have to keep her here. Yeah, Milk. What is it, Milk? What is it? 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 Oh, I love having to force the dogs. Well, she already took one of my a chip of my tooth today. I don't need her to buy me. What breed is that? No, the one on me is a mutt, and the other one is like a random mix. I cannot tell you. This one is like medium port. What is it? You good? Yeah? You calm down? Like, we have a dog, like, not even a dog, it's just like a gate between the rooms. That would usually stop a dog. But her ass can jump it. Oh my fucking god. She hears my mom petting the other dog, so this one is more jealous. You're fine, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. Don't worry, don't worry. You're fine. Oh my god, these dogs are so spoiled, dude. Holy spoiled. So spoiled. Little baby. The little babies are so spoiled. Whatever shall we spoil the baby? Oh, the little baby is spoiled. You're fine, you're fine. Yeah, you're fine, dude, she's so heavy as well. What is it? Come on. Home, is that why you... She's home. I must all the noise possible. And annoy as many people as I can. Oh, she's so happy. Nothing go wrong with it. But she can't go. She's gonna. There you go. Best stream in a while. Is it because I'm not talking like normally? I'm just petting my dogs. They're gone. They've been sent to the Shadow Realm. Resilience break, what the fuck? Also, I see that, Igor. Yeah, when I was writing that, I was 3 energy drinks in, fully locked in, music in the background, nothing distracting me. I was locked in for that guide. Give me a second. Bring this back. Still one there for therefore sneaked in. Well, that's because me suck English, yeah. Fuck this. What's the name of her support skill? Dude, I'm sweating. That dog is so heavy. Holy fuck. Can trigger mark. No, just triggers mark. Is there anything special that I can say about this fucking skill? I don't think I can. You're not gonna be using her as a support. What did I say for Fuyuka when it comes to her support skill? Again, I'll put the point that it's still niche as well. Niche. As a Vanguard, you will most likely never use this support skill. She bows to you? Oh, damn. Crazy. As it's very since Nanoha is a Vanguard, you will most likely never really use the skill due to it being only for off-field Nanoha, and also the fact that it deals very little damage, and its mark, its Ventus mark trig damage is lower than her normal skills arc damage. Therefore, it is ill-advised to play Nanoha support, as she will offer little to no benefit. The new Ventus will be versatile and her main performance will outshine Nanoha, so she'll be sent to support Penenta Shiari. If that's the case, I feel like not even that. You will just go Tilia or Cosette. But Fuyuka is a Vanguard. Nazuka is a versatile. To offer little to no benefit. Heading 3. Her ultimate, which is Flower Strice. Ultimate. If I say that this ultimate is an installable, non-FGC players be able to understand what that is. I don't think they would they? Like, if I go here and put on the bullet list, install ultimate. Like, most people won't know what the fuck that is, right? It's probably better if I just say buff ultimate. So an install is when you activate something, but it does not like do a direct effect. It instead improves your base kit. It's what essentially this ultimate does. It generates, you can't see it. It generates the things, right? It generates this, the clones that help you deal damage. Also, I just noticed, wait. Does her Ventus mark increase with level? It does. That makes sense. Let me fix something. What do I have to say about this ultimate? Again, there's not really much to say about Nanoha doesn't have anything special about her kit that like requires like anything like crazy, right? So it's hard to like say what to say on a guide for this. I mean, Oh, give me a second. Okay, my mom just came here with a Lego thing. Not even Lego, it's like you can build a car or a crane or a motorbike. Science and Play Technologic Laboratory of Mechanics. That kind of stuff. Like help trigger marks. I mean, it's a good burst, or like window, like gives you a good burst window, but that's about it. Burst window. Sure. Her ultimate, Nanoha's ultimate is different from other ultimates, as it's not a direct damage up healer, but instead a buff to Nanoha's normal rotation. Nazuka good without Nanoha? I wouldn't know, she's not out. If I'm not mistaken, this can be increased, right? The amount of... Yeah. By creating 2 clones. This can be upgraded by 1. Nanoha. No, Nanoha creates 2 clones that follow her. For her. Not mistaken, these are the same as these, right? Like slightly higher damage dealing auto attacks. 2 to 3. 2 to 3. Yeah. That folder and throw out and throw higher damaging auto attacks that follow the same pattern as Flowers Scatter. I mean, if you want to use Noya, I don't think you would use Noya. I'm gonna be honest, because if I'm assuming that she would still be able to trigger some Ventus marks, not only just apply them as a Vanguard. So I don't think you would still use Noya. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, there's not really much to say about her fucking kit, man. I mean, the best I can say is this, like, when upgrades, these can also throw your skill. But they don't even scale off of skill damage, they scale off of ultimate damage. Pattern as Flower Scatter. This ultimate can also be upgraded with a potential to make it throw out. To make it throw out skills equal to Flowers Dance, with the only difference being is that these ones do not return to Nanoha. Like, that's fine, right? Also, my music stopped. That's only really the only thing you can really say about it, right? Also, if another thing, talking about Noya, if you're having to use Noya, I feel so sorry for you. Like, the world hates her. Like, what the fuck? Like, let me actually check. How much does a Noya scale? At max skill level, her auto attacks deal 18, 23, 12, 22. And her mark damage goes to 23.9 times 3. I mean, her ultimates doesn't have bad scaling. It's 2,380 damage. But even then, like, she just, yeah. Use her if you have the summer skin. That's the only thing I can say. People do mistake main DPS, masochists do. In T1, so well, she's in T1 as a main DPS because she is her main DPS when she's off field. When she's on field, she is not main DPS, she is a little DPS. That's not masochism. She can work. Yeah, after you punch yourself in the dick like 7 times, she can work, sure. But that's still masochism. You're not really enjoying your process of making her work. Like, you can make your word. That doesn't mean it's an enjoyable process, which makes it masochism. You can watch her for a longer time. If I want to watch Mystica, I fucking go here and boom. Or I know I go to a website that starts with a letter G and ends in Uru. Okay? When I'm playing the game, I'm looking at my numbers. I'm looking at my big dick numbers, you know? I'm out there looking to see the big crits and my leaderboard numbers going up. If I want to see more of the character, I go on the Twitters, I go on the Reddits, and I go on the image forums. I don't need to go watch her in game. Also, I need to then add the boldness to these, but yeah. The most benefit out of it. How bad is it to compare to Nanoha? Mystica? Well, they have very different roles. So it's not bad to compare, it's useless because they don't work the same way. Nanoha is there to buff someone, Mystique is there to deal damage. Wait, main DPS Nanoha don't do damage? She's melee, and she doesn't deal great damage. So you shouldn't even be playing Nanoha main. Go Ladu, you're probably better off. Okay, after skill priority, we go to talents. Woo! I actually haven't really looked into the Nanoha talents. Also, hi, thank you so much for the sub on YouTube. I appreciate that. Talent 1. When a clone is on field, so when you have your ultimate, 47% increased attack, 20% attack, advantage damage by 40%, 5 seconds though, that's a bit of a joke. 22%, that's also a bit of a joke. Her talents are kind of not needed. They kind of look like ass. What the fuck? The only good one is this one. And even then, it's only 20% attack. You know who has the exact same potential but better? Fuyuka. When she triggers the Ignis mark, she gets 40% crit damage. And it's her tier 1, not even tier 2. Or talent 2. What the fuck? This one is useless. I don't think this... Can this even go through all of her skill? I don't think so. And this randomly buffs her auto attack by 22% only. Like this, that's literally nothing. What? Oh fuck, I'm not showing my thing. Give me a second. Did Nanoha used to be tier 1 in CBT? Yes, and Nanoha used to be the one of the best characters, right behind Frisia. Also tier 0, not tier 1, but I know what you mean. She used to be up there with Frisia as being one of the strongest ones. But then again, before on the first CBT, we did not even have the emblem system. So take that with a grain of salt. Not only did we not have the emblem system, you used to get the destiny packs from Cataclysm Survivors on your normal runs. So you could get the object, like the buffs, these ones. You could get these. These were available in the normal game modes. But now they are stuck on Cataclysm. But you used to be to have those on your normal runs. And also she had the most busted Ventus disc ever. But they also shot that one. So it is what it is. Also, have I done my dailies now that I'm thinking? Yes. Let me just claim this one. I was making a video build. That was 650 4 times in a row. I wanted the moment I started making Mystic build. It is what it is. Do I give numbers? Yes. This is not that good of a talent, mostly because it offers too little of an increase in attack. For example, a level 4 and a support skill offers, I think it's like 39 or 40 something. Let me see. Yep. 47, 43, 51. So level 7 skill. For example, a level 7 and support skill offers 51% attack, which is already more than what this talent gives. And you don't need a duplicate for how many hours before maintenance? Is it today? Maintenance is on December 8th. Let me see. When is maintenance? It's tomorrow, yeah. No matter what you do, I'll stay. It isn't up to you today. It hasn't always been this way. All I never know. On it down you flow. I'll let you go. I mean, have they even announced it? But it's tomorrow for sure. I'm not assuming it. I'm assuming it's at around 10. -7 for the Americans, sadly. Maybe the JP one has a better timeline. Because it doesn't even say what time it goes on maintenance. I'll stay. Up to you today. Because on JP it says December 9th. So it's probably gonna be December 8th at like fucking it's either gonna be at December 8th very late into the night, or it's gonna be very early morning of December 9th. I just cannot tell you. How do you type negligible? There you go. That should be fine. What's their second talent name? Rejuvenating Spring. I mean, I'm gonna just keep rejuvenate Spring. List. Whenever Nanoha triggers a Ventus mark. Ventus mark I can just bold this and do this. This mark. She gains 20% attack. For 10 seconds. Again, not that amazing of a talent due to its buff, once again offering very little attack percent increase. For example, Fuyuka, let me actually do this version. For example, Fuyuka has a very similar talent where whenever she triggers mark, she gains 40% crit damage. And how long is it? Is it also 10 seconds for Fuyuka? Eight seconds. She gains 40% crit damage for 8 seconds. Crit damage is overall a much better stat than attack percent. Give me a second. Sorry about that. Much better than attack percent due to attack percent being oversaturated when it comes to availability for characters. No, not over matured, oversaturated. I'm a fucking hot dog. You have the door open, you can open the door. Swear to God. Especially at for characters at higher quantities than what this talent offers. Therefore, its value is very diminished and not something to actively go for. Okay. Let me drink something real quick. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, talent 3, esoteric arts. I unironically think this doesn't go through her whole entire skill. Ah, Ladia! Jesus Christ, Ladia! Hello, hello everyone. Welcome in, welcome in. My name is Raikon and Azula. What? Everyone is raiding. What the hell? What the helly? Hello everyone, my name is Raikon or Raikonnect. We are currently writing a guide for good old Nanoha for the hit game Stella Sora. Not really anything special happening. We're really just writing today. I know, crazy. Raikon can write. But I hope y'all had an amazing stream, Ladia and Azula. I hope you had an amazing stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope y'all having a great day, you too. No wage. If you like nerdy stuff and reading guides, I am the current person for it. Even though I'm dumb, but I can write stuff. Hit game. Hey, it's rank 42 in revenue. I don't want to hear it. It's doing better than Limbus. So, I don't know, boss man. Trust Raikon to give Scuff advice. Listen. This was requested by the owner of this website, okay? All I'm saying, I am trusted enough. Teach me how to YouTube Master Reiko. I don't know who Waco is, but I can help you with YouTube. So, number one, don't get shadow banned. Very, very, very ideal step. Number two, make shit up. Making shit up is the best way to go. Just lie. Lying is OP and the devs haven't fixed it. So you should just lie. Number three, lie and double down. This is part of step 2, but you want to do it again. Number 4, make content on the regular. To follow in his wisdom, always remember to fanboy maxing. I'm not like this would never help. Also, manufacture drama. If you can't find real drama, just make shit up. Just say that you're having drama with someone, but you want to talk with that someone and like plan and just say, you know what? That one person said this about me, and I can't believe they said about this, so I'm gonna say this about them. But in the background, you're actually pretty cool guys. Anyway, badge, valid. My experience with Reiko dogs incoming, true. Unironically, if there's anything that people would just say, this fucking guy barely answers his DMs. What the hell? Listen, I read them. I think I go to write them. Something gets my attention, then I forget to write. Okay, that's what happens. I promise. Beef with you? I could never have beef with you, Chris. I could never. Esoteric arts. Even if you have to apologize, don't fully apologize. Make a backwards, like, a very reprimansive, like, apology. Just make it apology, but at the end of the day, it's mostly like you're blaming the other person. That's the way to go. Is that a challenge? I mean, I don't think you would want a challenge of upsetting someone. Whenever Nanoha casts her skill, she gains 40% Ventus. For 5 seconds. I actually need to enter the game just to see how long her skill lasts. Because something tells me her skill does not last, doesn't last longer than 5 seconds. Bum. What? Okay, we can actually see that. Are you fucking kidding me? The buff is not even full uptime! Her talent that buffs her skill damage and like her Ventus damage only lasts for like 50% of her skill. Like what? Is this like an oversight? Like what? Her talent tree does not even work. Her entire skill. Face value, but when you look into it, you find a major flaw with it. That flaw being that it doesn't buff the entire skill duration. Nanoha's skill lasts around 9 seconds. Therefore, with this buff, your skill has only therefore this buff only has a 50% uptime on your skill, making it, this feels like an oversight by the developers, because why would the on skill activation buff not buff your entire skill? This makes it like, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that skill or that talent. Dude, like, sure, like, all of her talents are so horrendous. Like, there's not really much to it. It's just they're kind of ass. Circulation of wind. Whenever Nanoha hits a target with an auto attack, she gains 22% auto attack damage increase for 6 seconds? Oh, for 6 seconds. Once again, the talent itself is not bad in idea, but just offers too little of value to make it worth getting. A mere 22% increase in auto attack damage is a bit of a joke, especially when compared to potentials from outside sources or even emblems. Let me actually see how much oh, I'm having a stroke, I think. Emblem list. How much is the auto attack damage increase? It's 40%, right? No, 30%. Outside or even emblems, which give 30% auto attack damage increase at purple rank. And I'm pretty sure you can have 3. And you can have 3 of these. So this talent, which requires a lot more effort to obtain and money, is weaker than a simple game mechanic that your character obtains for free. Okay. Last one. Last talent. Ninja Creed. Oh my god, Tyler Blevins. Adding 3. Ninja Creed. Bullet list. Just more damage. Nanoha deals increase damage to elite or higher tier enemies by 24%. This is the generic talent 5 that most standard character that most characters or most characters have, which is not bad by default, but not exactly a crazy talent that changes a lot. Being a simple damage increase and not changing her rotation or kit by any means. Okay, what did I do after talents? I think I went into 6k score and hold 3 stars with emblems far more perfect. Raikon, why are you trying not to laugh, bro? That's disrespectful as shit. I went into builds. Nanoha has 2 builds. You can go with current preference, shifting, work skill. If it was an Umbra weak boss, it could have been 15k easily. Holy. With current preference to skill, but not having much difference in general. Mostly due to content currently out, not being great for Nanoha in general. But no, not great for Nanoha, just point. So, whichever build you go, you won't be doing. You won't be. How do I say this? Like, you won't be doing something wrong. You won't be shooting yourself in the knee essentially by having a weaker build. You won't be noticing much of a decline. You won't be noticing a decline in damage compared to the other build. This is just so the other one I called the builds based off their potential. This one I'm just gonna call auto attack skill. So auto attack. Heading 3 auto attack build. You won't be wrong. Yeah. This is fine though. This is fine. This has the best single target, high attack speed as well. Single target damage. Yeah, that one. You won't be making a wrong choice. Let's do that. Oh fuck! I deleted the thing. A wrong choice. Single target damage, high attack speed. Better for boss blitz. Better for boss content. And that's it. I need an image of Thingy Majiggy. Also, let me save. I haven't saved it. That would have been bad if I didn't save this. Better for boss content. I need an image of the potential. Do I have one? I should have one. I have a lot of them. Nanoha. Blossom Fury. Let me hide this part. Dude, stop doing that. What the fuck? I'm trying to upload the images, but it's being cringe. How many names do I like? Shit. Okay. Listen. I did don't know the times that I like go. And again. I'm always like this. Take to be. Yeah, you're not supposed to see this. I'm going through the files at the moment. So give me a second. How many men go? Again. To be my friend. You go middle. Let's go slam. Oh, actually, this is bulletless still. And goes left. There we go. This build focuses on just throwing as many auto attacks possible to get a high DPS on a singular target. Yeah, high DPS on a singular target. Without thinking too much about positioning or mark application, and overall just random PS go. go. It go kind of build. So if you don't wanna think too much and still deal a solid amount of damage, you will want the following potentials. First, it's just excessive. What? First, just. Okay. Focus on throwing. Okay, gotcha. Give me a second. I need to make the build. Get the image on. Main. So it's just gonna be Growth Tempest, Blossom Fury, Gale Rage, Phantom Follower, Sun Chaser. Oh my fucking god, there's a child. Sorry about that. Pitiful Sun Chaser. Sky Piercer. Let me do this first. And no Wind Whispers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Starly Dash for more dashes. Focus on throwing many of these. No, this is still correct English. This build focuses on. But sure. But that one is still proper English. This build focuses on. I'll do that. I'll do that. This one. Focused. This build is focused. Is it not just focus? Let me not do it on that one. Again. I see him. Grammar. Okay, let me get the build. Is there an image cropper online? Yes, there is. I can't open Photoshop when I'm streaming. Why is this being so cringe today? Again. Everything. Great. How much does this scale up to? Up to 31%. This person's image is green. Is a nice bonus, as well as slide help to a wheel. Thanks. Help. Rock. Growth Tempest. As well as just a nice help to damage and AoE. Even if it's a minor damage to AoE. Yeah, nice addition. Minor AoE damage. And this burst of damage is a nice addition. As well as a slight help to AoE. Rage for a big bonus on auto attack damage and auto and attack speed. Let me see. How much does it end up with level 9? Fuck. Wrong one. Wrong button. Gale Rage goes up to 10% attack speed and no 30% attack speed and 35, 35, 70, 105. For a big bonus on auto attack damage, up to big bonus on auto attack speed, which is the main potential that allows this build to even function. Therefore, this is a must max potential that not having it maxed out, or that this is a must max potential that if not causes a noticeable decrease in performance. Don't going back. Sky Piercer. Okay. Must be max. And if not, it causes a noticeable decrease in performance. Better? Sky Piercer. Just a generic attack percent increase. This is 60%. But it can go up to how much? 87. Just a generic attack percent increase that is actually noticeable. That is actually noticeable and covered and has 100% uptime. It's actually noticeable and has 100% uptime. Phantom Follower. Another buff to help with break windows. Or burst windows. By giving a solid auto attack damage increase per clone. Increase per clone created by the ultimate. Wait, am I not missing the create? I'm missing Infinity Shade, which you need. Fuck. Just remove Starlit Dash and add Infinite Shade. Fuck, I forgot about it. Edit mode. Remove not Wind Whispers. Starlit Dash and add Infinite Shade. But there's some people might get confused though. They might, to be honest, the game itself makes it seem like there is other sources outside of the ultimate, but still, this is just fully clocking in. This is only on the ultimate. It's a double down. Like, if the game made it clear that this is like only an ultimate kind of thing, I would agree with you. Like no need to state the obvious, but the game's wording makes it seem like there's other sources, therefore it's not really ideal. Phantom Follower, Sun Chaser. While it is a RNG buff, you are while it is an RNG buff, comma, you are throwing out so many hits of damage that overall it ends up being up almost 100% of the time. Where is it? Yeah. 33% attack speed and 39 attack. How much is that on max level? 45 and 56. That's actually not a bad. That's a lot of attack speed there. Which it's an RNG buff. You're throwing out so many hits that over ends up being 100% of the time. Also, this is where you're throwing out so much time, and I'm trying to find out what a better one. Well, okay, let me do it before. Is a very strong potential, and while it is an RNG buff, Manchester is a very strong potential, and while it is an RNG buff, you are throwing out so many hits that overall it ends up being up almost 100% of the time. Seems like a core pawn. I wouldn't say it's core, but it's definitely a nice bonus. Right, you wanted max, right? But would you say it's like you must go max this every time? Like, yes, but it feels like less intense, right? That's what I mean. And by the fact that I'm calling it very strong already gives that notion of, yeah, you should max this. I have an idea. Make a separation between a must-have pods and additional pods. I feel like for these builds, at least for Nanoha, there's not additional pods because the 6 ones already affect. Hi, Cohen. Right, that's what I mean. There are builds on other characters where you can actually have a switch. Right, you can probably switch between 2, but this one is like, for this build, old pods are not additional. Like Infinite Shade is a must-have. Is it must-have max? Not really. You just want the extra image. Right, that's what I mean. Like, I'm not talking about potentials that don't affect a build. That's what I'm saying, essentially. Like, if a build doesn't use an ultimate, I'm just not gonna talk about those potentials. Like, I talked about ultimate potentials on Fuyuka because there is unironically a build where you can go ultimate Fuyuka. But you cannot go ultimate build Nanoha, for example. You cannot. That's just auto attack. You have you have two things that go for your ultimate. You just don't use one of them, and therefore it's not mentioned because you're not gonna use it. And because it's ass, as you can see on screen. Infinite Shade is key to help with Phantom Share, previously mentioned. Increase your auto attack damage. This potential does not need to be maxed, as you are mostly interested on the fact that it gives you another clone for your ultimate. Wind Whispers. Wind Whispers, once again, is a potential to just help upkeep the buffs that your clones offer you by increasing their duration and giving a minor attack buff. Right? It's not that crazy, right? Yeah. A 9% increase. Overall, this build will not be very I'm not gonna say that. Will not be. Overall, this build will be mostly used for content where you can, where you need. What? Like even then, like skill damage build is still like gonna be used a lot more because it's funnier and more interesting, and the damage difference is not that high. This build will be mostly used. Where would this build be mostly used? Will be mostly used when you don't really care to think too much about the mechanics involved with Nanoha, and instead just want a simple and easy build to play. A simple, easy to build, easy to play, and simple, easy to play. Wait, Nanoha, where think about mechanics involved Raikon. When instead you just want a simple, easy to play, and effective build. Like is that like valid? Have fun. Ideally, you will. No, you don't. I don't need to repeat this because on my Fuyuka build, I said ideally you want all at level 6. Again, I can repeat that. Ideally, you want all of these at level 6, but if except Infinite Shade, but if you don't get Second one can be replaced with and. Yeah. I had end before, but I changed it to when. But if you don't get, I'm not gonna add this. Yes, this is fine. Discs. Discs. Auto attack build. I mean, it's just New Star Prelude. New Star Prelude, but again, I don't. Auto attack builds are so cringe because they don't get any support, man. Unlike, you got like, okay, I'm not showing it properly, but like, then you have this, like her like Ventus Cataclysm disc is so ass. Increases attack per enemy killed by 0.6 for 4 seconds. Brother, you're not ever using this outside of Cataclysm. The other ones at least you can use outside of Cataclysm. But no, Ventus had to be different. Like Ventus, I have to fucking recommend BP. Like, see? Even then. Luckily, you can still use it, but it still buffs ultimate damage, which is wild. No, wait. No, you still don't want the BP one. Because it's based off of killing an enemy. Like, what is up with killing in Ventus? That makes no fucking sense. Ah! Like, fuck. It is. They are. There's no good 5-star discs for Ventus. Maybe with Nazuka coming out, they'll finally get a good one. But like, god fucking damn. Have they even shown what the fucking disc does? Let me check. I don't think they have. That's the event. They show us your disc. Show me your disc. Where's your disc? Ah! Fuck! They don't. I mean, it's just signature. Signature unknown fragrance. And fucking finale echoing. Is that it? Is it just finale echoing, signature and fragrance? I mean, I can go. You can go Emerald Dream, I guess. Yep. So Emerald Dream. So signature, finale echoing, Emerald Dream, unknown fragrance. That's it. Oh well. Oh boy. Sadly, auto attack. Let me show this. Sadly. Auto attack builds are not quite supported by a lot of discs for Ventus. Therefore, there is a limited quantity of viable discs for this build. Those being the following. Why did I just get a phone notification? Who calling me? Bitch, you calling me? No one. Crazy. Yeah. Signature. Right, what's the name of it? Daylight Garden. Do I specify that it's a... Yeah, there you go. 5-star Nanoha signature disc or signature. This is the most obvious choice since it's literally the only Ventus disc that directly buffs auto attack damage. Not only that, it offers a great amount of Ventus damage increase and a great amount of it offers a great buff. No, great buffs of Ventus damage increase and also debuffs towards the enemy that makes them take increased Ventus. While also giving a nice bonus. No, I don't need to do this. That's fine. Second is Nova Star Guild. Right, that's the name of it. No, New Star Prelude. New Star Prelude. 5-star finale. A finale echoing event. Quite possibly one of the best discs currently out. For Ventus. As it takes advantage of the fact that Ventus teams have a way to obtain almost 100% uptime on shields, therefore be able to take advantage of the buffs associated with this disc. Probably about the Ventus the Ventus teams that have an easy way. Sorry, I missed the word there. An easy way to obtain almost 100% uptime on shields, therefore be able to take full advantage associated with this disc without worrying about the shield condition. About the condition. The conditioning factor of the disc. Fucking emerald. Like, now I have to decide, is it fucking emerald or fragrance better? Emerald. I think emerald. Oh fuck. That's the old name. Emerald Dream. 4-star. Gotcha. This is the this is the best third option, sadly, for Ventus. For this build, as all other discs, as all other 5-star discs currently out only offer buffs to skill damage. The skill damage, which is not needed for this build. Like, what is this? What is like? Like, come on, man. What am I looking at? Like, why is the BP disc so ass? I mean, it could still be better. It's probably still better. It's just so hard to recommend this. Like, 10% Ventus damage increase. You're literally only doing this for the main stat, the 10% increase in damage, and the 10% damage taken. Would that be better? Fuck, it might be. It's just that this last one is so ass. When any Ventus kills a target, you're not using this on boss blitz. At best, you're gonna get this for like a second. You're gonna take advantage of this for a second. Because most bosses that have ads, the ads are between phases, where you're not really doing damage anyways. And also only 1%? Really? Only up to 5? Like, what the? It's just so ass. Like, I don't want to recommend this disc because this disc you have to spend money on it. I'm not recommending Battle Pass. I'm not. It's ass and you have to pay for it. No, I'm not recommending it. Nuh-uh. No bueno. Maybe I'll add the event disc whenever it comes out, but that's for tomorrow. Although I can just delay this guide for tomorrow whenever we actually see what the fuck the discs do. Or I could just update it. I could update it, or I could wait for Nazuka release. I'm just gonna recommend these 3. Bum, bum, ba, 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 ba. Law, great AoE. Great mark trigger. This is suicide. Ba, 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 ba. Do, do, do. Oh. Do, do. Skill to trigger as many Ventus marks as possible to get a big AoE, to get a consistent stream of AoE damage. Like, I want to say this is slightly more difficult, but none of the builds are difficult, to be honest. Requiring positioning, requiring you to have your positioning in mind to get the most value out of it. How the build works on single target content, such as boss blitz. It mostly shines on content such as Annis Arena and Cataclysm Survivors. Nope. So if you want to get a strong AoE build, you will want the following essentials. Whirling Blade, Bloom Dance, Blossom Shower, a Distant Prayer, Splendid Vortex. You want Sky Piercer as well. Blossoming Flowers. Starlight Dash. No, instead of Starlight Dash, it might be Infinite Shade as well. I'm getting. Okay, valid. You got my life. You know what? You know what I noticed today? I didn't have any coffee. Maybe that's why my head hurts. Oh, the sound. Okay. Perfect, blah blah blah. You wake up one day and it's awesome. It's so exciting. To the moon. So let me check something real quick. Is anyone streaming Stella Sora? No, just me. Sick. Lamau. Noticeable burst of damage. Noticeable burst of damage. Bloom dance to buff your skills, range, and damage. Making it easier to not miss or to hit, and feel stronger. Let's just add that. Blossom shower to help with, how do I type this? Just help with the AoE. Help with AoE and damage due to its very high skilling. Help with AoE damage due to its very high skilling, and also once again to help trigger marks. Ventus marks. Okay. Again, most of these are not like build changing, it's just help you deal more damage. After damage? Because it helps with AoE, space, damage, and damage due to its various. Like, I don't want to use double end, do I? Like, this is double end. I remember one thing I remember, like, from my very early, like, 5th grade English is like, you don't want to use double end. Right, you want to use commas, and then for the last one you use an and when listing, right? AoE damage due to its very high scaling, and once again to help trigger Ventus marks. Like this? Oh, you mean? Oh, okay, here. Oh no, it's not a 10% skill damage. Oh, there's two of them. The other one is the attack one. For the same reason as Splendid Vortex. Infinite Data to help with the Blossom Shower and also to help with triggering marks and just mark. Overall, with this build, what am I listening? Good kid, okay. Overall, this will be Nanoha's most popular build as it uses everything her kit offers at the cost of having to think a bit more than the previous build. When it comes to damage difference, it won't be really noticeable because once again, Nanoha's kit is just simply not. No, wait. When it comes to damage difference, it won't be really noticeable, with only slight shifts when it comes to single target content versus AoE content. There's two of them? Yes. There's the skill build and there's the auto attack build. Those are the two builds. Oh, sorry, did I put an S on it? Oh, sorry. My fault, misclick. It was a misinput. It was a misinput. You calm down. You calm the fuck down. It was a misinput. This is AoE content. Woo! Minor spelling mistake. Fuck, I am dead. Fucking vanishes. Do I call it skill build? Yes, I do. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna copy this. Skill build has the benefit over auto attack build in this section due to it actually being supported by a variety of discs. Is there a single target, a single character with ult build? Fuyuka. Although Fuyuka ultimate build is Kitty Punch, but you sacrifice some of your Kitty Punch for ultimate stuff. Although I think I'm pretty sure I said I don't really recommend it. Daylight Garden, you start preload, Emerald, the Dream goes down a bit. I mean, I still don't want to recommend the Battle Pass one, so I'm not. I'm literally not gonna recommend Battle Pass. No, wait, I don't even want to recommend Cataclysm this, now that I'm thinking. Do I? No. No, I'm just gonna recommend more 4 stars. It's the only difference. The only difference is I can request it, like, talk about this. I can talk about tranquil retreat without being griefed. This is obtained for free, right? For it's still gacha, but it's obtained for free. And like Tyrant Growth, right? Is it not? I could have sworn. Was that on a previous beta? Guess not. I remember that disc being given for free. Huh. Guess not. What do I want to say about Tranquil Retreat? Daylight Garden in the skill ability, right? The most obvious choice because the buff's odd. I know, I will change it, don't worry. I'm just trying to get these here. I'll erase it for now if it makes it better. It's your first time playing. Can anyone tell you some tips? Here's some quick, simple ones. Build the characters that you like. No, actual tips. Don't listen to Igor. Build the characters that you actually like playing first. Pull Fuyo? No, you don't have to pull anyone. Let me actually give proper tips, guys. It's actually a new player. But yeah, find a character that you like and play them. You don't have to pull for this game really at all. You can make almost any team work. Oh, give me a second. Okay, no, don't listen to them. Don't listen to them, Christopher. Much less the calling me a fanboy. And buying polls because I'm broke. Why would I ever buy polls? I don't buy polls for myself. Why would I buy for someone else? But unironically, so focus on playing the characters that you want. You can, Kira, perfect. So Kira, you have two builds, or sorry, you should build two teams, one of each element. Focus on your main DPS. Get them to 90, build their talents, and then after you get their talents leveled up, you can start focusing on their emblems. When it comes to discs, same thing. Build 3 discs for 3 main discs for your team. So 3 discs for one team, which means 6 discs total, 2 teams total, 1 of each element. Leveling up your main DPS first. Save your polls. You don't need to pull for anything realistically. You can clear any content with any characters almost. Avoid capping on your energy because energy is very important in this game. What else? Always do the events. Like, always clear the store when it comes for the events. I can show you what I mean by that. So this one is already ending, but for example, you want to clear this, right? I haven't cleared the books and the money because I don't really need these. But realistically, you want to fully clear this, Kira, and do all the missions because these events are the best way to obtain resources to level up your characters. And when it comes to buying books and cosmetics is unnecessary, well, no, cosmetics is very necessary. Fuck you. Cosmetics allow you to flex that you played the event, even though I have the season 1 ones. And none of the event ones. I'll be forever flexing the season 1 things. So when it comes to like a year or 2, people will be like, yo, he has the season 1 this or the season 1 emblems. No way. That's crazy. That kind of stuff. Not only season 1, but top 10% this things. Let's not forget that as well. Let's not forget those. Top 10% plus I'm having a stroke. I forgot what I was gonna say. Top 10% on the leaderboard. Fully free to play. No money spent. I'm that cool. What can I say? Also, who put this sticker on me? I'm not seeing my OBS, so I can't see. Option with a condition that is easily matched or easily met due to the amount of shielding that Ventus teams have access to. Are there people like that? I know there's a lot of people that probably can't do top 10, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how. Like, top 10% feels kind of a joke. I feel like top 10% just means you reach 25k. But still. My fault. Do I most want to do DPS? So you want to upgrade your DPS first, yes. You'll see, for example, Kira. You'll see that it's my main DPSs that are level 90. Let me get this off the screen. Let me actually show level. You'll see it's my main DPSs that are level 90. While my supports such as Shisha, Frisia, and Manova, and Teresa, and Flora are all level 70, 60. Delia as well, and Cassette as well. They don't need you don't need to rush them to max level, because most of the benefits that they give are from their potentials, not counting the pink ones. These ones that are not affected by the character level. So you don't need to level them up right away. Make sure to, no, we do not do Manova propaganda. Like, don't make me open up Kaiden.gg just to shoot her dead, essentially. No, I don't care for Manova. Yo, your Manova is tier 1, buddy. She wishes she could be Anne, Teresa, or Telia. She wishes. She fucking wishes, buddy. She's down here with the fucking Dementor. I don't want to hear it. I actually don't have a number 1 character quite yet. I don't remember ever glazing Manova. If anything, I always shit on Manova for having the melee curse. The only character I've glazed is Shia and Frisia, but even then I've stopped glazing her. She's in the highest tier possible for sub DPS. She needs to, if she wants to be revolutionary, she needs to bring T0. I don't want to recommend that one actually, do I? Probably unknown here. Yeah, unknown. Instead of Emerald Dream, unknown fragrance. T0 is reserved for Mystique only. Nobody else can get the hair. Bossman, look, are we? Your Mystique is T1. No, there is no 0.5. We don't have enough characters to have 0.5. Ultimate. Not an option. What is it? Damage. Nazuna is pretty good. Okay, Calvin, now you're just spreading misinformation. Kira, go to kaiden.gg. The tier list there is the most recent, like, it's super up to date. It was literally updated yesterday. So go on kaiden.gg. I'll type it out. Go there if you can. That one has a tier list. It doesn't have the most up-to-date guides because I am the only one person writing guides on that website still. So there's only a Fuyuka one. So keep in mind that. But if you want more character-specific guides that are not in text, I have YouTube videos for most 5-star characters. Not all of them though. I don't have one for Shisha and Manova. I don't think I'm missing anyone. Manova will never be tier 0, I'm sorry. Unless they find something that directly interacts with our Astro X, she is not getting up there. Coronis is tier 0 or tier 1. Yeah, tier 1 feet under the floor. She doesn't even get access to a big grave. Her ass is dead. Her ass is grass. And now we go about teams. She's the best Umbra Vanguard. Yo, Raikon, why you trying not to laugh, bro? That's disrespectful as shit, bro. You don't respect your fans? Yeah, dude, no. We have misinformation spreaders in chat today. I didn't know today was April 1st. Well, the section is called teams. There is realistically only one team. Only one team that you will be using as of writing this guide. In the future, with the release of Nazuka, this guide will be updated to what's the word? Will be updated to showcase her. Till then, just this one team. No rap for you. Oh, sorry, my fault. My fault. Wait, how did I do it on my other guide? But it will be, then it's just this one team. I'll remove that. Team being Nanoha, Vanguard, Candace, support, and support. this will be the go-to theme for now, where you will want the following potentials. Is that better, Igor? Okay. The following potentials. Okay, time to get the fucking potentials. I heck you love this. Oh, yes. This can't be the end. Wind banish, wind downwind journey, wind erosion, wind gate barrier, turbulent flow. Oh no, you want forest princess. Turbulent flow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and speed search. 6. Anyway, I'll blow it all back anyway. This can't be the end. This can't be the end. Can't be the. It can't be the end of all that summer house to. Heading 3 and potentials. Mage. Also, I'm hungry as shit. Like, I'm literally today, I feel like I literally ate nothing. I don't know why. Probably because I didn't. But like, I legit woke up at like midday, had like a bread, no coffee, no nothing. I might be fucking dumb. Can you just farm the first dungeon? Not really. So, Kira, the reason you want to get higher difficulty dungeons or floors on Ascension is for a simple reason. Is that when you go higher, not only do you get more rewards, you get 1 reward for finishing each, right? You also get access to more floors, which gives you better records, right? Which give you higher level records that are stronger, right? You can actually see here. You can see the bonus here. But one thing to keep in mind as well when it comes to records, Kira, just because a record has a higher number on it doesn't mean it's objectively better, okay? A weaker synergetic record is better than a higher level unsynergistic record. Synergy is better than a level. Has someone ever gotten a level 41? Don't think so. I know there's people with 38, but they were not great records by themselves. They just had a lot of levels on them and a lot of melodies, but they were not good because it was like max search, no refreshes, like multiple level 15 melodies on shop, and like 6 5-star discs in total, 3 on support and 3 on main, which most people are not gonna do anyways. The day someone gets level 40 is the day Minova's tier 0. Well, I don't know about that. Got it. All I have is Nora as your main. Yeah, Noya. But that's because you haven't had many characters, right? I personally don't really recommend Noya. Even if you... Although you do get her team for free. Like, you get Candace for free and you get Anne for free. I don't really recommend her. Mostly because she doesn't deal with that much damage. But she still works, especially for early game though. Damn, this music came in loud. Yeah, you're probably better off running Amber with N. And if you can, one of the other fire characters. That being either maintenance, not maintenance, fucking refresh. Yeah, Amber, and if you have Casimira, you can use Casimira or Flora. Right? You said you got Nazuna. You can probably run Nazuna as well. Her. How much does Wind Banish go up to? Doesn't increase? Oh, it does. Oh, this is the main core. Where's the supports? Yeah, Wind Banish increases, but only damage. Why not main? I'm not gonna entertain and main for a Nanoha team. I'm not. I'm just not. Don't pay much attention to them, Kira. They're baiting. Give me a second. Sorry, my brother was visiting, so he wanted to say hi to me. The projector's gonna go through it. I want to mention the positioning. Although, keep in mind your positioning while using this potential. walls. Yeah, sorry. Through the wind walls. Sorry. Wind walls is typed separately, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Anyone around you, I see you're turning up the shit in before. How much does this increase when gate goes all the way to 96? Yep. For simple, for an easy to obtain attack percent buff. Up next, wind erosion havoc. Dude, that's a fucking lot of damage. Wind erosion havoc for a very strong Ventus damage taken debuff. Easy to obtain. When you use your wind wall, you get attack. So when you use your support skill, you get it. Easy to obtain. You're running out of gifts? God, I wish that was my only issue. You wanna know what I run out of? You wanna know what I run out of? You wanna know my pain, Calvin? You wanna know my pain? There's none! My stairs pass, man. That's what I fucking need. I used like 40 of them in like 2 days. And all of them didn't give me a single good build. This potential confuses me because it's strong, but the condition is crazy. Like, where is it? Forest Princess. There's 35% chance to increase the Ventus damage dealt by a random ally by an additional 39%. Like, it just... Like, it's an RNG, but it's like... I'm assuming the RNG implication that any Ventus damage just has a chance to get that happen. While RNG is always active. Meaning at any point, or meaning that any attack or any Ventus damage has the possible increase of up to how much? 224% at potential level 9. I'll mention the level 6 one. How much is level 6? 155. Okay, dokie, Kira. That was previous sentence. That's what I wanted to do. While it is RNG, it's always active, meaning that any Ventus damage has a possible increase of up to 155% at potential level 6. Next, Turbulent Flow. Then use comma. Okay. My fault, Teach. Where was I? So turbulent flow, again, another debuff. Where is it? Turbulent flow. Increases damage. Yep. Another turbulent flow. Another easy to apply debuff that makes enemies take increased Ventus damage. Music stopped again. Speed search for a nice buff to attack speed and Ventus damage with a minor condition of walking through the wind wall, which is not an issue at all. And violent current for once again a easy to obtain attack percent buff, which requires a minor condition of having a wind while present on the field. Canis time. Oh, I love Canis. I love Canis. Oh my god. I love dealing negative damage and only being useful because of my mark application. Woo! I love Canis. Out of gifts, 07. I need to check what the fuck I even said. This is good. Can you leave this part for Tuesday? For what, Canis? I mean, I can save it here and finish it whenever Nazuka comes out. Sure. Sure, I can leave it here. I don't mind it. Although this means the date is unclear. Why are you lying about loving Canis? I love spreading misinformation. I love it so much that YouTube bans my videos. Or shadow bans my videos. My apologies. Use tomorrow for Mystique guide. You know Mystique is literally in last place, right, when it comes to the poll? Next would be Chitose, not Mystique. Okay. I mean, what I can do is actually take this to go have dinner and actually eat food. Sure. You want a Nanoha Glaze video? Make it 2 minutes and you get a cookie. One day. One day. When it comes to like actual dedicated videos, we'll see. Because dedicated videos are kind of becoming needing like they're starting to require. Although I'm saying that, but those are like beginner guides, right? They don't really. They just want you to make it function. They don't actually need the most efficient, best in slot everything, right? I could still probably make those videos, dude. Why am I making myself wait for a fucking calculator? I don't know. But yeah, since we are stopping here, lads, I am also calling it here for me. I'm gonna have dinner. I'm hungry. It's lasagna. I haven't eaten anything all day. Okay? But if you want more content, make sure to go to my YouTube channel if you're watching here on Twitch, or if you want help with more Stella Sora content or any other games, you can join the Discord, !Discord on Twitch or YouTube. Or if you're in Discord, if you're on YouTube, you can go down to the description to find it. Although I will still very much type it. Do not worry. !Discord here and here. Again, there is the best way to get help directly from me. If you have any questions, if you want any specific videos done for a specific character or feature of the game itself, just to talk about gacha games in general, we have a bunch of there as well. You also get notified of whenever I go live, whenever I am posting something exclusive to Discord, or if I'm not going live. And in case that isn't enough of me, and you will still for some reason want to see what I think about stuff outside of gacha games, you can follow my Twitter, !Twitter, or at Raikon EDPT. That is my Twitter handle. You can do that as well. But yeah, that is it for me today. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. I hope you have a good morning, good evening, good afternoon, or good night, whatever that might be. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye-bye!